Hello everyone and welcome back to the forest. Okay guys, so I do need to say thank you so much to everyone who has left kind comments and wish me get well soon in the comments section. I can't thank you enough guys, it really did help me out. I really did feel sorry for myself yesterday. I thought I was not going to be able to record these episodes for you guys, and I didn't want to let you down because Monday is our day for recording as well as Friday, so I had to put that back, you guys know why, from the previous episode to Tuesday, and I could only record one episode. So I felt really guilty, and you guys have shown me so much support. I want to pay you back with trying to get as much of these videos out as I possibly can and keep the content coming. So, the good news is, I'm feeling 10,000 times better than I did on Monday. You guys have no idea. After I recorded that episode, I think it was around 11 to 12 minutes of just talking and footage, which isn't really a lot for me. I can go at least a couple of hours of recording and I'd be absolutely fine. But after that, I've got to tell you guys, I felt like death. I literally just collapsed into bed. Well, I had a shower first because I was sweating profusely while I was recording, and then went straight to bed and just flat out slept for 15 hours straight. Woke up the next morning or in the middle of the night, I can't remember, and lost my voice completely. So we're good now. We are feeling better. Well, I'm feeling better. I hope you guys are. We're going to be continuing to find the cave entrances because someone actually liked the episode and made a very good suggestion. If I find the cave entrances and I plot them around, maybe there's a few that people don't know about, and me specifically, because I think I've only seen around 2 or 3 cave entrances at most. I mean, I know there's one with the passengers over in that distance over there. What is that noise? There's one over there with the passengers over in that distance where it kind of makes an entrance into the mountain or into the cliffside. And there's one where we put the stick marker over the cannibal camp. And I'm pretty sure, unless I've hallucinated while I've been sick, there's one near the plane. So that's the one we're going to go to today. And if I get a chance, guys, I know a few of you guys have been asking for me to throw the explosive at the group of them. I will try and do that today. I couldn't remember last time. I was a mess, guys. I was all over the place. I mean, it was to the point where if I was even trying to get out of bed, I was almost feeling as if I was going to collapse. And I don't really get that sick. In terms of suffering from illnesses and things like that, I don't really get sick. I have maybe a bug once, twice, 3 times a year. I have bad effects with my throat. I mean, because I do talk a lot in terms of commenting and things like that, or commentating and things like. And I've just been interrupted by the noise that is also familiar to me. So where is this son of a bitch? One of you guys actually commented in a very early episode, and I forgot to mention it. That whistle is them communicating. So if I do hear that, I really do need to be careful because it could be the group, but it could be the scout communicating with another scout on the other side of the camp where they are. So I need to be careful. I definitely heard one of them then. I hope you guys did too. We're going to head in this direction. I need to open some suitcases for sure because I need some more resources. I'm running very... What's this? Oh shit. Okay, I've just had a poison berry. I couldn't see what they were because they were in the rock and then this thing just appeared. I definitely need to find some more berries though. That noise is just... That is the worst noise to put in this game by far. I hate things like that. That all stems back, guys. I don't know if you know a lot about me. I will probably get into it at a later time and talk about the things that I do in life and what I wanted to be growing up and things like that. But one of my oldest memories that I have was with my mum. I went to the cinema to see Jurassic Park, the very first one when it first came out. I was only a baby and I went in there, and within about 10 or 15 minutes when we see the T-Rex, I think it is, I don't really think I'm giving any spoilers away. If you guys haven't seen Jurassic Park by now, then you're never going to see it. And if you are going to see it, then I don't think this is too much of a spoiler. But in 10 to 15 minutes, when the T-Rex appears and all hell breaks loose with the kids in the car, and I think it's Malcolm and everyone who's going on the rail ride through the park, I cried my eyes out. But then again, I did pluck up the courage and go back inside because I was obsessed with dinosaurs as a kid. I was absolutely obsessed with them. Anything and everything in my room was gaming, dinosaurs, things like that. Just things you can imagine as a child. Now, I went back into the cinema, and then within about 10 to 15 minutes after, possibly more, I can't remember the film, it's a while since I've seen it. But when I go back into the cinema, the raptors appeared on screen. Now, if you guys have seen that film a few times, you'll know the noise they make. That is the noise that reminds me of the cannibals when they let out that horrible screech. Anyway, Let's have a look, see if we can make some stick markers. Holy shit, okay, I need some rocks. So one there. Okay, I'm so unprepared for this episode, guys. You can probably imagine the fact that I felt well this morning and I thought I could record just meant the world to me. So I just jumped straight into the computer and I just hit the record button. Whoa! What the fuck? I hate spiders. Why do they have to be in this game? Okay, do we have enough rocks to set up the stick marker? Because I'm pretty sure I know where the entrance is. I always get confused. I always think it's this side when, in actual fact, I think it's down here, closer to their camp. Which would make sense. When it goes quiet like this, it always worries me because when you can hear them, you kind of have a bearing of where they are. When you can't hear them, it either means they're stalking you or they're close to you and they are just keeping watch. Well, stalking you basically, or hunting you. So, here we go. Let's set up the... Holy shit, I've just completely forgotten how to play the game. I think it's called the stick marker. So, let's go across to custom building, scroll across, and there we go. Okay, stick marker. We'll leave this one here. It doesn't really need to be hidden, this one, because it's not so much in the eye line of the cannibals. It's not in their way that they're going to notice it. I don't even know if they can break those things. Holy shit, that's an actual problem if they can do that. If they can break those stick markers, then... Anyway, I guess it will add something to the game if they can do that. And just before I do talk about adding things to the game, guys, the forest is now due an update. I think it's any time now. Like I've just said, I've jumped straight on this game. I normally check the time in the bottom right corner on the menu screen to see how long we are from the next update. But I know from various sources, I don't know if it's true, I hope it is, but I know the next update should pretty much be a big one. There's word in the forums and things like that and with the developers. I'm watching a discussion right now with a developer and I think it's someone who's giving the developers advice in terms of adding things to the game or things like coding. I know there is going to be a big update, either this one or the next one. So, fingers crossed, guys, we get something excellently new in the game. Excellently new? You guys know what I mean by now. Something like being able to go over to the mountain areas or new animals. I just don't know what it is. Those two things are at the top of my list for this game. Anyway, okay, let's break up some boxes. Let's see if we can get more cool items because we are really running low on stock now in terms of booze. I only have these as Molotovs. I have quite a lot of meds, which I don't really ever use. I don't really ever see the need to use the meds. Can anyone tell me what else we can do with them? Can we kind of crush them up and make them into some kind of poison powder or something? I don't know, guys. Let me know in the comments. What can I do with the items that I have here? I mean, the coins I've used for the bomb or the explosive. I've crafted all the items I can to make weapons. We have the stupid fire torch, which doesn't even work. We have the spear, which I need to catch more fish. Oh, guys, I don't know if I've shown you this thing. The deer skin. In fact, you know what? I'm going to equip that right now and show you guys what it looks like. Look how cool that looks. If I've shown you guys and I'm just completely out of it because I am still hopped up on medicine, then I do apologize. But I think that is a very cool kind of addition. I mean, you have the stealth skin, you have the lizard skin, but the deer skin, I think it keeps you warm and you can use it as decoration. I haven't worked out how to do that yet. Probably somewhere down the line we will. But I just think it's really cool that you can add deer skin to your arms because, I mean, that is something you would do in the wild. If you killed a rather large animal in terms of something like a moose or a deer, you would use their skin or their hide to use it as protection from the elements in terms of wind, rain, things like that, or in this instance, wrist protectors. I don't know what they are supposed to be. Or maybe it's just something that you can add constantly to your character over time and the developers haven't put it in yet. Okay, let's crack open some more suitcases. It's such a good feeling, guys, to be able to just get back in front of the microphone and play just some games for you guys and being able to interact with you guys like I normally would. I cannot even begin to imagine how bad I felt, guys. On Sunday, especially when I was at the hospital with the family member, I mean, although I was super, super worried and we were kept being told by the doctors that everything was fine, it was more something we needed to keep an eye on rather than they had to address straight away, then I found out basically I wouldn't be able to come back home and record. So that's the predicament I was in, and it was just too late for me to do anything about, and I'm really, really sorry about it. I don't want it to feel like I'm letting you guys down. I want to remain consistent with my uploads, especially with the forest, because it's kind of how you guys found my channel. And Do I need any more berries? Nope, because these are poisonous. I'm not having any of them. Okay, and there we go again. One thing I did have a chance to do, though, guys, while I was sick, the frog. I really want them. That just reminded me, guys. If they could add the frog to the game, a few of you guys actually like that idea of adding some sort of poisonous frogs to the game. Although someone did mention a lot of the poisonous frogs are found more in jungles and hotter climates. I actually don't know where we are. Maybe somewhere like Canada or something? Somewhere like North America. You've got to kind of take it from there with the tall trees and things like that. But somebody did mention that would be a very, very cool addition to the game. Things like poisonous frogs, or maybe creatures we haven't discovered yet. I mean, nothing too eccentric in terms of something that's never been seen before. Maybe something like a frog that could be found in the forest that does have a defense mechanism in terms of poison. What am I doing right now? Oh yeah, I'm moving on, haven't I? Okay, so I need to go down this way. Something like a poisonous frog that has a defense mechanism in terms of defending itself with poison that secretes off its back if you touch it, or if a attacker or a predator touches it. I think it'd be pretty cool. Okay, I'm not risking that because that's a one-way ticket for my legs to be broken. That noise is so horrible. Okay, half full on the stomach bag and my energy is dropping quite quickly, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to head to the right-hand side. I'm going to venture into the forest if I can get down safely without completely busting my ass. And then, oh shit. Alright, we're going for it. Okay, that didn't work out how I wanted it to. I can definitely hear the cannibals. Okay, I'm going to try and find them and then just launch the explosive at maybe... I want to hit the chief one. Oh, okay, okay. Still very jumpy, guys. It does take a few days for me to get back into this game. What's that over there? Okay, it's a rock. From a distance, it kind of looked like a tent. Okay, let's keep going. I want to find an area that I haven't seen yet. And I know there's plenty that I haven't seen. It's all gone quiet again. Why has it gone quiet? Okay, give me all these plants. I'll need them to craft energy mixes and medicines. Some more rocks, some more sticks. You guys hear that in the distance? That's the noise I'm talking about. It almost sounds like the raptors when they communicate in the film Jurassic Park. Which reminds me as well, one of you guys actually wanted me to play a game called The Stomping Land. Now, I have seen that game. I do like it, but I've heard there's so many problems with it, and the developers have neglected the game so much. So, I mean, I don't really want to start a game. Maybe I could do a first impressions video if you wanted that, guys, but I'm sure pretty much everyone has seen that game right now. Even though, if you guys want me to do a game called The Stomping Land, and if you haven't seen it, I don't know what happened then, my tongue went backwards towards my head. If you guys haven't seen The Stomping Land, then just let me know. I could always do a first impressions video. Okay, that was close. That was super close. Where the hell is this guy? Okay, their camp's up there, so I'm going to assume they're that way. I'm going to head this way. Shit. Okay, cannibal effigy. Is that a cannibal effigy? What the hell is that? Oh my god, what the hell? What in... Okay, and there he is. He's basically wrapped the lace of a boot behind his head and stuck something in the roof of his mouth, your palate. That is disgusting. Okay. I always have this vision when I'm playing this game that I'm just going to walk down the side of the mountain and just run into the cockpit of the plane. It is still an itch that can't be scratched, guys. It is one of those things. I would love to find it because, I mean, I'm not really too bothered about the items we can find in the thing. It's just being able to find the front of the plane. With my projections on where the plane crashed, just... Okay. Is the whistle when they've seen me and they're communicating again? Aha! Okay, cannibal camp. Alright. Okay, if I see the group of them, I'm just going to launch the explosive at them. I actually don't know how this works in terms of, do I have to... I can't imagine I would. Do I have to maybe... I don't have to light... No, because that would be stupid. If I lit the explosive, I think it would just pretty much blow me up instantly. So I'm just going to throw it and see what happens. What are these? I think they're the poisonous ones. Okay. I do want to take a little bit of aggression out on these guys because for so long now making these episodes, they have made me feel so scared. And now I've finally got the weapons and the courage and the knowledge of the forest to be able to fight back. I would love to blow at least 2 or 3 of them up. And I know that sounds so sadistic, but you guys get where I'm coming from. You remember way back when I was recording my first episode of this forest, and I was so scared I didn't want to move 5 meters away from my camp? Well, now we can, guys. Now we can. Where are they? You know what I'd love in this game? What's that? Okay, another circuit board. Excellent. Alright. We have a skull. Some actually pretty cool items over here. Tennis ball. One thing I would love in this game is the ability to be able to maybe let out a scream or a call. Because it would come in handy for hunting things, especially like animals, and... Holy shit. Okay, I can hear something rustling through the bushes. But like I was saying, it would really come in handy for hunting animals. I mean, if you guys know anything about hunting, and I'm sure a lot of you do, then you'll know a lot of hunters use animal mimics, or animal calls. I think I've said that wrong. I think it's, they mimic the animals basically, guys, of what they're hunting, or they try their best to. Maybe sometimes they'll use the animal's prey to draw the animal in and then obviously do their business. I don't want to say kill, even though there's mixed views on hunting and things like that. If you hunt for food because it's in your nature and it's what you've grown up doing, then I suppose it's okay. I mean, in terms of things like this, having to stay alive, I don't think you would mind too much. Okay, they seem to be leaving me alone. Maybe they know if I have this in my hand because it's blinking, then they'll stay away from me. I don't know. Someone actually left me a very, very funny comment yesterday, I think it was. Just 1 second, guys. I need to take some energy mix. Where the hell's my energy mix gone? Okay, we'll craft some more. Someone left me a very, very funny comment in the comment section explaining the things that they would like to see in the next update, or updates to the game. Someone mentioned a cannibal that could be your wife, and I just found that absolutely hilarious. Could you imagine actually taking a cannibal away, if you could capture them, taking them back home, and just trying to calm them down and feeding them things like berries and things like that? I mean, I know it's in their nature to eat human flesh, but maybe you could kind of get them back to normal, and there could be a storyline along with it in terms of they were people who have crashed here in the past and weren't able to get off the island, so they've had to revert to eating human flesh because it was in abundance with the plane crash and things like that. I don't know. There's so many possibilities you could have with this game. What the hell is this area? Okay, I know I revert to movies all of the time, guys, but if any of you guys have seen, I think it's American Werewolf in London, this is the scene where the wolf surrounds them. Oh, that bit in that movie just gave me chills. Look how pretty this game is. I'm so glad to be back and playing again. Alright, time to find the cannibals. This episode is going to be a lot longer because I wanted it to be on purpose, because an 11-minute episode, guys, just doesn't cut it for me. And I apologize if any of you guys were offended by that and thought I was slacking. So I'm going to push this one. I don't know how long it's going to be. Maybe 20, 30, maybe 40 minutes. It depends. I am going to find them and I'm going to blow them to hell. Please don't take that out of context. Okay, we'll crack open a case. Maybe they'll hear the noise. Some meds and some more cloth. If there's anything I've not crafted, guys, with... Okay, I've already opened that one. If there's anything I've not crafted with the items that I have in my inventory right now, I'll give you a second to look at it. Pause it if you need to, guys. Apart from, obviously, the circuit board and things like that. If there's anything I've not crafted, or anything I haven't crafted, and you guys would like to see me do it, then please let me know, because I will do that for you guys. I mean, I'm playing the game in terms of how I would survive in the forest, and I think you guys seem to enjoy that, so that's what I'm going to stick to for now. But if there's anything you think that would come in handy, then let me know, and I'll try and craft it. We're going to head in this direction, because nobody seems to be home over there. Maybe that's an abandoned one. Oh, I can't wait for the developers to add a storyline to this game. It's going to be so cool. Okay, every single time I venture into this forest, things look new. Like that tree. I mean, I know that's a really stupid sentence to say. Like that tree, just there. You guys understand what I mean. This tree just looks out of place. Why am I sitting down? I need to stand up. I want them to see me, so... This tree just looks out of place. I mean, just look at it, guys. It's broken off at the top. It's all creepy and things. And there's one over there as well. Does this area have some sort of significance? Can I do anything around here? Maybe there's a... Okay, cannibal. There we go. There we go. We're going to get him. And I'm going to get the explosive out. And I'm going to launch it straight towards his face. Yep, I know you see me. Where are your friends? Oh my goodness, he's actually quite big. Alright guys, I was going to save this for the group, but I think I can make another one. Yep, it's a Mexican standoff. He is not backing down, just look at him. I'm not scared of you anymore. Yeah, that's right, you need to run. And... oh my god. Yeah, hide behind that bush. And that was a waste. My god, that was a waste. Okay, maybe it's my throwing arm. I'm just too manly to be able to throw it short distance. So, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to chop his face off. Actually, you know what? It's getting quite dark. I do not want to be out at night time with this guy. Okay, I guess what I'm going to do is if he keeps trying to intimidate me by walking towards me like that, I mean, just look at the texture of those guys. You know what? I'm going to get quite close to him and I want you guys to see the texture. Just look at him. He's got scars across his body. His belly's all deformed. His skin has mutated because of the way he eats human flesh. He almost does look like a zombie. Someone did mention that in the comment section. They almost do look like zombies. I think there was a spear over there. Yeah, I don't need it. Okay, go on. Be on your way. I'll leave you alone this time, but when I craft another bomb... yeah, you heard that word. Oh, okay. Now you decide. Oh, that was a cheap shot. Okay. Now you're going to get it. Okay. Wow, you do a lot of damage. Okay, you can be on your way. I don't want to fuck with you anymore. Okay. Please tell me there's not another one. There is. There is. There is another one. Okay, I'm about to be ambushed. We're going to head for the coast, and hopefully I can find some sort of resemblance of my old shelter, because I'm screwed right now. I have stayed out so long, I have lost track of the daytime. All my survival skills have just gone out of the window in terms of remembering... actually, you know what? I think we're near our old house. If it's too dark for you guys, I do apologise. I have reset a few things on the PC, so if it's darker than usual, I'll change that if I do see it in recording or editing, so... I apologise. Whoa! What's this? Mud. Okay, a bit of camouflage so we can get home safe. That actually looks really cool. The mud underneath the deer skin like that. Oh! While I'm here, one of you guys actually said, since the update, there's new things on the boat. And I think I've missed it. I think I've actually missed it, so... what I could do is I could save the game... over at the house and get into the alpine treehouse that we originally made, and then have a look at the boat. I would love to be able to do something with this shark. I mean, can you cut these things in half? Do they actually split up and create meat? I've never eaten shark meat. I think a few of my family members have, but I mean, I can't really imagine it would taste nice. Maybe we could use the teeth from the shark, though. I mean, if you could take the teeth out of the shark and then, I mean, strap it with some sort of lashing to a stick, you'd give yourself a pretty nasty weapon from that. Alright, we're going to head home. I'm going to save the game. Maybe... yeah, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to head home, save the game, maybe wait it out till daytime, and then head back in this direction to see if we can find another cave system. If I can't, I'm going to head... in fact, you know what? I'm going to head towards where the passengers were, because I think, for the majority, that's where their camps are. So, I'll head towards that direction. We're trying to get back home first. Oh, you know what, guys? Let's spend the night under the stars with the moon. It is kind of a moment that I want to cherish at the minute, because being back from that sickness, I didn't think I was going to be able to record for you guys. So I guess I'm going to save the game where we first started. So we'll set the fire up with this tiny little makeshift shelter. So there we go then, guys. We're going to end the episode there. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate all your comments, guys. You guys are just unbelievable. You've blown me away with your support, as you always do. Your likes do mean the world to me. Your comments, interacting with each and every single episode, and with each other as well. Don't forget, subscribe if you're new to the channel. If you are new around here and you don't know what we do, I do play a lot of survival games, guys. I am going to try and do more genres in the future, but because I've been ill recently, as a lot of you guys know, this deer is listening to my outro right now, I've not had the chance to. So, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Like this episode if you did enjoy what you've seen. And as always, I will see you later.